Hi guys, welcome. My name is Deanna and I am a LEGO Harry Potter fanatic. Today is a first. I did not like this set. LEGO, we've done a lot of sets together and it was going to happen. I was gonna not like one set. And unfortunately, it's the Hogwarts Room of Requirements. This was $19.99. It took me 28 minutes to build. It's only 193 pieces. And I don't want you to think that I don't like it just because it's a small set. Because Expecto Patronus is smaller than this. It was $17.99. And I loved Expecto Patronus. I loved Expecto Patronus. So this set includes 2 patronuses. And I still don't like it nearly as much as I liked Expecto Patronus. So let's talk about it. This is the room of requirement that LEGO gave us. I'm gonna call this a wall of requirement. There is no base plate. There is no place to put your figures. There is nothing to this. There are some cool play features and we will come back to this, but I need to explain to you why this is important. The room of requirement exists in Hogwarts Castle, and it's one of those places that can only be found when you desperately need it. You actually have to walk by it 3 times concentrating on the thing that you need. So if you really need a bathroom, you're walking around, oh my god, I need to use the bathroom, oh my god, I need to use the bathroom, oh my god, I need to use the bathroom. Or if you need to hide a secret organization from a tyrannical professor named Umbridge, the Room of Requirements. And that is exactly what this is modeled after. It's Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. Umbridge comes as the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, and honestly, she's trying to push Dumbledore out. She starts taking over because the Minister of Magic, the Minister of Magic, Cornelius Fudge, thinks that Dumbledore is going to raise an army of students to take him out. Instead of Fudge believing that Voldemort has risen to power again, he just thinks that Dumbledore is trying to take over the Ministry of Magic, which is like not a thing that's happening. So the Minister of Magic decides that students can't actually be taught practical magic. So theoretical, so in a book they can read it, they can read all about it, and they can be tested on what they read, but they are no longer practicing magic in Defense Against the Dark Arts. And this is like a huge deal because one, some people saw Lord Voldemort come back and like maybe you should learn how to defend yourself. And like also for Harry and his classmates, this is the year of their owls, their ordinary wizarding levels, so like their SATs or whatever. So like they have to do well on these exams for their adult lives. And most of them want to be Aurors, which do indeed hunt dark wizards. Like you have to be able to practice. So it's actually Hermione's idea, and Hermione's like, Harry, I bet a bunch of people want to learn from you because you are the only person any of us know that's ever fought a dark wizard. So they need a place to practice in secret because Umbridge has an Inquisitor squad and they're like snitching on everyone, and like in Hogwarts, I guess snitches don't get stitches. I don't know. But the room requirement ends up being where Harry and 29 members of what will become Dumbledore's army. It's just meant to be kind of like ironical because Fudge thinks that Dumbledore is raising an army. It's Jenny's idea. It's just meant to be a joke, but that is what they call themselves. They're the DA. It's Dumbledore's army. And this room is big enough that they can throw each other across the room. They're like fighting, like wizard fighting, like Expelliarmus, right? Like they're like so serious. What? Who's fighting in this? What? The price tag is totally acceptable. It's $19.99, but the Room of Requirements deserved more than $19.99. The Room of Requirements honestly should have been really awesome. It should have had some kind of rotation thing so that you could see what Draco uses the Room of Requirements for, or what Dobby uses the Room of Requirements for, in addition to what Harry and the DA use the Room of Requirements for. We do get Hermione Granger. And this is Order of the Phoenix Hermione Granger, so she's cute, nice long hair. Again, this is our older Harry Potter. Luna. Not my favorite Luna. The hair piece is very weird. Don't know why they did that, but Luna. The really cool thing about this one is we actually get we get Hermione and Luna's patronuses. And they are really cool little pieces. They're that same blue that we saw in the Expecto Patronum set that I was talking about earlier. And they're pretty awesome. When you are able to cast your Patronus, which is of course something Harry can do and something every DA member tries to learn because it is a very powerful spell. You can make an incorporeal Patronus, which ends up being kind of just like a shield and kind of like nothing, or a corporeal Patronus, and you don't know the shape your corporeal Patronus is going to take until you're actually able to cast it. So Hermione has an otter, and then Luna has a hare, and that's really cute. We do get this figurine that's meant to be a dummy, so it's just to practice on. He has nothing more than a practice dummy. In the movies, it's definitely more of like a stone gray color, not this brown color LEGO chose to do. And then, honestly, this is a standalone piece, and it might be the best piece. It's just a little bulletin board, but this is where Cho Chang and Harry Potter have their first kiss in front of, because there's a picture of Cedric on the bulletin board, and it's actually kind of weird in the movie. It's just a confusing moment. It's a confusing moment, but it is Harry's first kiss, so that's really cool. Let's go ahead and talk about what's kind of cool about this. So LEGO did this really awesome job, and that this is a sliding door, so you can indeed find the entrance to the room of requirements. I do like that. I do think that's really cool. That's just a nice heavy door. These blue transparent pieces are certainly interesting. I did talk about Professor Umbridge earlier and how she's like on a tyrannical rage to like destroy everything about Hogwarts. So these are some of her proclamations that she does get instilled in Hogwarts. There's actually like a giant wall of them. She's so extra. It's ridiculous. But when the Weasley twins ride out in style, they actually shatter a bunch of the proclamations. So this is literally the coolest thing that LEGO did. Do you see that? Do you see that? They're gone. That's it. They're gone. Umbridge, bye-bye. No, but that is actually a very cool little feature that they added. It's not necessarily something that would normally be. It's not necessarily something that would normally be outside the room of requirements, but it is a cool feature to add and just give it a little bit of extra love, because otherwise this set is super rinky-dink. I'm sorry. I am really disappointed that this is how they chose to represent the room requirement. I don't think it was bad for the price. I don't think it's bad for the amount of pieces. But like, if you were going to give me something this small, like maybe it should have been like, you know, the house elves, like Winky and Dobby, when Winky's like drunk off of butterbeer, you know, because she actually ends up in the room of requirements. That's where she sleeps off her drunk butterbeer situations. But like if they had just done, you know, her in the kitchens or something, I just think the room of requirements deserved so much more than this. If you totally disagree with me, feel free to write down in the comments. If everything I just said absolutely rings true to you, feel free to write that down in the comments. Go ahead and check out my Instagram at LEGO HP Fanatic for more detailed photos of this build. The figures are really cool. If you haven't, make sure you go ahead and like this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please click right here. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd like to see more of you. Thanks so much. Bye.